Okay, 6th grade, you are going to draw some candy corn. And you are more than welcome to Google candy corn and go to images. Some candy corn have that little fancy design in it. You need to draw at least 5 candy corn, but you can draw more if you want. It's an exercise in shading and using colored pencils. My first suggestion is that you cut out the size of your candy corn that you want. And if somebody at your table draws and cuts out a good candy corn, you can use that. It doesn't take a lot of paper. I have folded my paper in half and then cut out my candy corn shape. Essentially, your candy corn is a triangle with curved corners. So you are welcome to freehand draw them all, or you can trace it. When I traced my candy corn, and the reason I asked you to Google them is because when you Google them, you can see them kind of stacked up. And a lot of times they have a light source, so you can see where the light side and the dark side might be. You can stack them up however you want. You can overlap them if you want. Again, you need to do at least 5. Once I have them drawn, I'm going to pick a side, and right over here on the corner of my paper, I'm going to make an arrow so I know the light source is coming from here. So this is going to be my lighter side. So on this side, I'm going to shade. And again, practice. Sometimes if you hold your pencil further down, you can get it to be a little lighter. The farther down, the harder the pencil is. So I'm going to shade, and then I'm going to rub to kind of blend it in. So again, light's coming from this way, so the shadow is going to be on this side. And I like to do a little bit around the bottom. Your finger will get clean. You just need to go and wipe it off. Again, the light's coming from this side, so it's going to be a little bit darker down here on the bottom and on the side. I think you kind of get the idea. I'm going to do a pretty dark line on this edge as well. Colored pencils. I love colored pencils. I'm going to go ahead. I had somebody get upset because they did the color of the candy corn in a wrong order. It doesn't really matter to me. But I'm going to push really hard because this is the dark side of my candy corn. So I'm going to have the orange be really dark on this side. But then as it comes across and I get over to the other side, I'm not going to push as hard, so it gets a little lighter. I'm not scribbling. So again, draw that candy corn. I'm going to push a little bit harder on this side. And again, as I come across, it's going to get a little bit lighter. Same thing with the bottom. Pushing harder on one side, and then it gets a little lighter as it goes across. I'm assuming you can tell. Pushing harder on one side, and then as I get across, I'm going to lighten it up. You can use a regular pencil again to shade. This is the white one. The top part is the white. You can also go back, use your eraser if you want to create a highlight that way. So really on the camera, they almost look 3D. I suggest you keeping them small. Again, you need to do at least 5. Post it to Sonia when you are done.